Goodness gracious. That was outrageous. All right. I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. One problem after another. That's really disappointing. That stream was going really well. All right. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Father. All right, well. Since when does my phone overheat? What kind of a... Uh, I don't know if you guys know how damaging that feels to have a really successful piece of content you're making and it just be bulldozed. That is extremely disheartening. You guys have no idea. Well, some of you probably have an idea. That was not okay. We had a whopping 8 likes in stream. That's only happened once before. We had 8 active viewers, which is absolutely insane for a Boise live stream. And then my phone, which is, you know, my hotspot, right, overheated. So we lost our hotspot. And I mean, it's back. It's cooled down, but you know, it's amazing how disheartening something like that can be. Because I'm not done streaming. I still want to be out here for at least a little while longer. So hopefully people notice. If not, I don't know how many people are going to be in the stream. Because from what it looks like from a new viewer standpoint is, oh, his stream just ended and he didn't say anything. So I guess we'll see who comes back. However, looking on the bright side, which is what we should be doing, we have gained 3 subscribers, and we have a whopping 205 subscribers now. We are currently 95 subscribers away from the goal I set last year to get by the end of this year. So the goal was to get to 300 subscribers by the end of this year. Not sure if that's possible, but, you know, y'all can prove me wrong. you've done it before, you could do it again. I don't know. And again, if you are just rejoining, I do apologize for that mishap. My phone has overheated, and so it disconnected me. I'm not streaming from my phone, I'm streaming from my computer, but you know, the hotspot and stuff runs all through my phone. So that's why I disconnected. Sincerest apologies for that. Did not mean to do that, did not want to do that. But we do have a C-130 taken off to start off the stream. So there's that. And this is a C-130 Hercules, by the way. It is not the same as the cargo military jets. I mean, it's the same, you know, C-130, but it's not the same breed. All right, well, it looks like some people are coming back, so that's good. I was a little worried that the sudden disconnect was going to scare people away, which sounds weird. I mean, it sounds weird to some people, but... And you're currently looking at a Southwest 737 MAX that came in from... I actually have no idea where it came in from. It was delayed by a lot, and he's currently waiting for one of the other two Southwest planes that are currently at the gate to leave. Yeah. So, and currently all the common use gates that can hold a 737 are full, except for B-21. I'm not sure why. They must have a departure pretty soon here. Because usually if there's a big delay or something, they just park in B-21 and call it a day. That is a United gate. But let's see here. All right, exit out of that. All right, give me one sec. I'm just fixing some things in my stream real quick, because it kind of went awry. All right, and Robbie's asking, let me make sure that's popping up on the chat. All right, give me one sec. We're gonna get there, I promise. I do see your question, but I want to make use of my chat. Make use of my live overlay. Looks gracious. There we go. Robbie's asking, what happened? That is a fantastic question, Robbie. We had a bit of a situation. Nothing like danger. My phone, which happens to be my source of internet, overheated. And, you know, it doesn't really like give you a warning. It just decides, you know, I'm gonna explode if I don't, you know, shut off. So it just shut off on me, turned everything off, and I lost my internet and my stream because everything's running on the internet, right? So that is what happened. Sincerest apologies. Did not mean to do that. And actually, this is probably the worst possible stream that could have happened to. But, you know, just another thing to add to the things to watch out for in my streams. So that is what happened. Thanks for coming back. Hopefully we can get back to the 8 or 9 concurrent viewers. I was kind of enjoying that. I was kind of pleased. Um, yeah, we'll see. But I still have how much battery? Okay, I don't have much battery. I did bring my charger though, and I've got 100% of my spare battery. So if we'd like, I can stick around. I didn't wear sunscreen, so I'm like, it's a risk sticking around. But, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. It is getting hot, okay? I'm gonna admit that. We are getting into the 90s now. And I'm out in the sun. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to leave the microphone so you will not hear me. So if it goes silent, that's why. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can get this umbrella that I brought. See if it works. So, BRB. And if there's something taken off or something, I'll still get that. So, be right back. All right, and for those of you just joining me, sorry for the silence. I'm trying to get an umbrella to work because it's getting toasty out here. So I'm still here, still alive. And I'll watch out for arrivals and stuff. So just a little update. Shouldn't be too much longer. All right, that is finished. All right, I've never put this umbrella together before, so it's a yeah, you're gonna see it a little bit. All right, that is better. And you're currently looking at an American 737-800 going to Dallas. All right. And if you are new to the channel or you're just joining us, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Devin. I'm here up atop the Boise Airport parking garage here on this fine Sunday morning, almost noon. Um, it is currently 11:46 a.m. here in Boise. And this is a legitimate Aviation Live. I try to do monthly streams out at the Boise Airport along with airports around the country. And maybe in the future, even some international ones as well. I also do trip reports to cities around the country and around the globe on all different airlines, including airlines like Sun Country, JetBlue, United, Southwest, ANA, Emirates, and many others. So if you do enjoy the content, if you do like what you're seeing, be sure to smash that like button. We're going to be getting some departures and arrivals here in just a few minutes. You're currently looking at the marvelous American 737-800. We do have to restart our like goal because the stream had to restart. So we're still gonna set the goal for 10 likes since we were pretty close last, the last stream. So I think 10 likes is a fair goal. We have gained a few new subscribers, so thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you so much for your support. We have recently hit 200 subscribers. Absolutely bonkers. That means a whole lot. I do have the live chat going, so if you do want to stop by and say hi, have any questions, comments, concerns, I am here to entertain. That's the purpose of this stream. So yeah, feel free to say hi. I don't have any audio. Ooh, that's probably really loud. Sorry. I don't have any audio for engines or takeoffs or anything, but I do have a mic for myself. So I am literally doing my best to keep as much of my skin this teensy weensy little umbrella I've got here. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, these problems never cease. All right, well, my apologies if it's a little glitchy. I hope you can still see. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. It's just saying I'm not getting enough I'm just getting poor stream status all of a sudden. So that's cool. That's really awesome. Maybe when that American gets out of here, I have a feeling this stream will, I don't know. My phone says I have full bars. My computer says I have full bars. What's OBS telling me? Because glitchy streams are not fun. I don't like glitchy streams. I've had a fair experience with glitchy streams. I don't actually think there is anything I can do. I can drop the quality. I don't know if that'll improve the stream though. But as soon as I drop the quality on this, I think that limits, you're gonna go rewatch it, that limits you from watching it in HD, assuming it's even streaming in HD. It says it is. But if it ain't working, I might have to. All right, 1280 by 720. Let's see if that fixes. So it's gonna drop a little bit in quality. You'll still be able to see things though. It's not like it's gonna be, 240. It'll still be. Oop, that wind's catching onto my umbrella. I can feel it moving. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Well, I hope that quality decrease helped. Hasn't updated yet, so we'll see. Let me know in the chat if it's working. If it looks like it's running smoothly, then I'll stop fiddling with it. There's no reason to mess with it if it's working. All right. Anyway, back to departures. That was a fun intermission. Let's go ahead and check flight radar while we're at it. We have a United Airbus A319 coming in from Chicago, landing here in about 7 minutes. We've got a Spirit Airbus A320 Neo coming in from Las Vegas, landing here in about 24 minutes. And an Alaska E-175 from San Diego landing in about 21 minutes. So, and I'm sure we're going to get some firefighting planes landing every so often, because there's forest fires, which is fun, right? Not really. That's a joke. It's not fun. It's horrible. All right, well, let's check out the departures. That Delta A320 over here with the umbrella in the way, that's going to be heading out to Salt Lake City here in just about, well, any time now, actually. I've got a 737 Southwest going to Burbank. E-175 Alaska going to Seattle. Delta going to LA. That's all in the next 5 or 6 minutes. I mean, they'll be pushing back in that time. They're not necessarily going to be taking off. We've got an Allegiant A319 going to Santa Ana, Orange County. Leaving at 12:15. It says it's 12:24, so I don't know if that's true. And then, of course, the other Southwest 737-700. It looks like we have a diversion, actually. Interesting. Give me 1 second. I think we might have a diversion on our hands. Which sucks for the people on board. For the stream, that's fantastic. I love diversions. Something new. Unfortunately, it's just in Alaska. So it's not gonna be anything crazy. But give me one sec. I'm doing some. Huh, interesting. Not really sure what's happening. It says it's going to Tampa though, and it's leaving here. It looks like it's already landed, I think. Or maybe that's close to landing. But according to Flight Radar, we got an Alaska flight going to Tampa here in just a little bit. So that's cool. We don't actually have Tampa flights out of here, so hopefully that ends up happening. Hopefully I'm here for that. I don't see it on the map though. All right, we got an Alaska E-175 pushing back. Again, won't be able to see. It's on the side I can't see, but it's gonna be heading out to Seattle. We'll be seeing that guy take off here soon. And that United is coming around the corner here. Should be on its final descent. Last push before it lands. I'm still getting stream errors, but according to my screen, it looks like it's going fine. So I'm not gonna touch anything unless y'all start complaining. That's honestly the best way to get me to fix things, is just to start complaining. But again, if it's excessive, then I'll make other changes. But sometimes I don't realize, stream issues. So if you say something in the chat like, "Hey, Devin, I can't see the stream," that'll be a good thing for me to know. All right, it does look like that American 737-800 going to Dallas is just waiting for this next arrival here. I don't see the lights yet in the sky, but should be soon. There we go. There it is. Never mind. But unfortunately, I think the umbrella is going to be in the way now. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. I can't really turn it because it's... I guess I can turn a little bit. I don't know how much that's going to help. I guess that helps a little bit. All right. And if you're questioning, why do I have an umbrella? That's a great question. It's a little hot and the sun is beaming down on me and I don't have sunscreen. So I'm having some protective measures. And that's that United Airbus A319 coming in from Chicago O'Hare. It'll be going right back over to Chicago O'Hare here in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. This is one of 2 flights a day in United. United has 1 regional and 1 mainline. I'd assume at some point they're going to convert both of them to mainline. Probably summer seasonal next year or something like that. It's about time. So yeah. All right. And we are currently at 2 likes, which is fine. Fantastic. But we're setting a goal today to hit 10 likes. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you do like the content, you might as well like the stream. I don't know. I feel like that's a no-brainer to me. But and if you do really enjoy the content that I post, including the trip reports and all that good stuff, be sure to subscribe. You'll get notifications, get notified when I post. I don't post a whole lot. Usually try to aim for monthly. Of course, in the summer, I try to push a little bit more content just because I have more time. But I always do love it when I see my sub count go up because, you know, I'm at the point that literally any one singular subscriber makes a difference. So, you know, the people with 300,000 subscribers, it doesn't make a difference when they get one. But for me, if one person subscribes, that's game changing. Yeah. So, it means a lot if you do. Anyways, we're gonna focus in on this Airbus right here. We should be getting, I see the Delta E175 going to, probably going to LA or Seattle. Pushing back now. By the way, this is one of 6 mainline flights a day United has. United has 4. I think it's, no, it's 5, sorry. They have 5 mainline flights a day to Chicago, 1 to Denver, sorry. 5 to Denver, 1 to Chicago, and 1 to San Francisco. Which is crazy. Because 2 years ago, they had 3 mainline flights a day. So they've pretty much, okay, so that's 7, not 6. They've pretty much doubled. They've over doubled their mainline flights out of here. Which, again, it's seasonal, so sometimes of the year it drops. But oop, found a new problem. When the planes are that high, my umbrella stick is in the way. All right, well, these are problems that will be fixed over the course of the future. Not necessarily now. And that is an Alaska E175 coming in from San Diego. Obviously, it's going to be behind the building, but it should pop up right over here. And for those of you just tuning in, don't go away because we're getting a little busy here at the Boise airport. We've got 2 Deltas pushing back right now. We've got a Southwest heading to the runway. This is an Alaska E175 just landed from San Diego. And we should have another Southwest departure, like a second one, not the same one. Getting ready to leave here soon. As well as a Spirit coming in from Las Vegas here in like 20 minutes or so. And I think there's one other. I don't remember what it was. I don't have Flight Radar up right now. The Allegiant, I feel like there's a better name for it, but I don't know what it is. The engine light? People are gonna cringe at that. That sounds horrible. But I feel like you know what I'm talking about. It's flashing, it's going. So it looks like they're moving the jet bridge. So that means Allegiant should also be getting ready to skedaddle. Make its way over to Orange County. And just in the last few minutes, we've gained 2 more subscribers, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. I hate talking about it a lot, but it makes me really happy when I gain subscribers. And so I like to show my appreciation. Oh shoot, that's another E175. I wonder if I screwed up the destinations here. This one I feel like is coming in from Seattle. There's a Seattle and there's a San Diego, so it's one or the other. I apologize if I mix those up. Goodness gracious, sorry. And if you are just joining us and you have a question, comment, concern, or complaint, whatever you have, feel free to put it down in the live chat. I've got that up on my screen, so I will see it, and I will, I mean, depending on what it is, I will probably feature it on the stream. So, you know, if you want a few seconds of fame, you can feel free to put it down. You know, especially if it's a question. If it's just a comment, I don't always, but you know, usually questions I feature on the stream so that people have a direct reference of what I'm talking about. But it's up to you guys. This is that Allegiant Airbus A319 going to Santa Ana. Man, that's really fun to say, Santa Ana. You don't even have to say half the letters because it does it for you. Like, there's a T in there. I guess that's not half the letters, but you know what I mean. All right, so we're going to have a nice prime time lineup of departures here in just a few minutes. So be sure to stick around for that because it's not every day that we get a lot of departures out of here. And let me refocus in on this Allegiant here. And as soon as I see movement on the runway, I will refocus my attention, I promise. Oh, there we go. Now it says my stream is healthy. Took it 10 minutes. Ooh, got some smoke coming out of there. All right. And if you are just joining us, or if you are new to the stream, my name is Devin. This is Legitimate Aviation Live. We are here live atop the Boise Airport parking garage here at the Boise Airport. The current local time is 12:09 p.m. It is currently, what, 93 degrees outside and smoky. So that's kind of the current weather conditions. We've got a nice primetime lineup of departures getting ready to leave. First one up is going to be this Alaska E175. And my camera battery is going to die here in a second, so I'm going to have to plug it in. After this takeoff. All right, and while I have a couple minutes between takeoffs, I'm going to grab that charger. Should just be in. Yep, there we go. And computer battery looks fine. I think this is the only thing that's... All right. Perfect. And we got another departure here. That's a Southwest Boeing 737-700. And we got that Spirit Airbus A320neo coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I feel like we'll probably be around to see this guy leave too. So all right, and we're gonna get another departure here soon. I'm gonna see if I have time to pull up Flight Radar real quick. Perfect. We got a Delta E-175 going to LAX, taking off here shortly. And our next arrival is going to be a Delta A220-100 coming in from Salt Lake City. So that's kind of the next couple flights we're going to be seeing here. Ooh, sorry, that was not intentional. You know, it doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to use a camera, right? And yet somehow, it's like there's so many little things that you don't ever really think about that end up being a big problem. Hey, we've hit a total of 10 concurrent viewers today. Like active viewers on the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm glad you could join us. Hope you are doing well. If you are new to the channel, I would not mind at all. What is that? Ooh, we got a little spider on my cord. Where are you going? Hey, little dude. What kind of spider are you? I want to kill you, but like, that sounds horrible out of context. Well, I don't want you in my bag, so. But I think you also know that I'm looking at you because you keep hiding behind the wire. So you're probably just as terrified as I am. Wait, that's not true. I'm not very terrified at all. It's like the size of an ant. Do I have something to grab it? I don't really want to touch it. Can I grab its web? Fine, I'll just kill it. Whatever. Sorry, dude, but you were on my stuff, so. Gotta do what you gotta do. Where did it even come from? Must have climbed like all the way up my tripod or something. All right, and if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to like the stream. We're aiming for 10 likes. I feel like I say that a lot. I'm sorry if I say that like really often. Time travels differently when you're not watching the clock. So, and when there's not a lot of action. So, yeah. We do have a goal of 300 subs. So we're 7% there? What? That's not right. Never mind. I don't know what percent we're there. We're getting close. By the end of this year, the goal is to get to 300 subs. So, all right. Man, you know, I'm honestly a little surprised about how many people are tuning in. Not that not that it's a bad thing, just because like of how many other massive airport streams there are going on. Like Sunday's like prime stream day for airports. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. That wind almost took my camera. All right, I now know I have to stand with the I have to hold the tripod with my legs so that the uh, umbrella doesn't get blown away. All right, and we've got a Delta Airbus A320 heading out to Salt Lake City, I think. Or Minneapolis, one of the two. No, Salt Lake City. Minneapolis left at, I think, 10:30 or something like that. I think I did see an arrival. There we go. That's that Delta A220-100 coming in from Salt Lake City. Delta has 5 flights a day to Salt Lake City. In the summertime, they do all mainline. And other times they do, well, it depends. Current schedule says you're going to be operating 4 mainline and 1 regional once the summer ends. I might have to take this umbrella down. It's windy. Or it honestly might just take itself down. Because it's already not very tight. Is this? I wonder if this is meant to screw it in. This is me figuring out my equipment for the first time. I don't know what this piece is for. So that's cool. That's always a good sign when you don't know what a piece is for. Oh, you know what? This is probably... What? I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. I just have to keep a better hold of my equipment for now. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. And this is that one water tanker I was talking about. I think Boise has like 3 or so that are in rotation. We've got like a DC-10 or I don't know what it is. It's a DC-8, something like that. And I don't know, an older plane that comes in and out. We've got this one, and then we got the Colson Aviation as well that comes in and... Oh, okay. I promise there's an arrival. I'm not just goofing off with my camera. That is an Alaska Airlines E-175. Beautiful. And we do have another arrival over here. I have no idea where it's coming from. Where is it? I don't recognize it. It might, oh, that might be the other, I guess there's 4 tankers. Considering it's not actually landing, I don't really know. Is it doing a go-around? Have we just witnessed a go-around? That's weird. Boys, I think we just witnessed a go-around. I don't know. I don't know anything about... stupid umbrella's in the way. About go-arounds. All right. Well, that was interesting. I hear an airplane take... Oh, it must have been a go-around. Yep. Because Allegiant's taking off over here. Stupid. All right. Lesson learned, don't use an umbrella. It works until it's windy. And then I have to hold it. Yeah, this is not working. Then again, is it really that sunny out? Not really. So... Shoot, and I tightened that too well. Fudge. Okay, we're just gonna snap it off. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Oh, I'm ripping it. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, I just tore it out of its shell. There we go. I don't really know if this is supposed to close, like lock in place or not. And of course, as soon as I take the umbrella down, the sun comes out. So that's cool. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, that definitely was a go around because I see it flying around. And if you are enjoying the content, I do encourage you to subscribe. I know I say that a lot, but we are on the road to 300 subscribers. Goal is to get it to by the end of this year. If you do, that is greatly appreciated. You know, I'm a small channel, so like literally any new subscriber is a bonus. So We are at, I think, 207 right now. If we can get to 210 by the end of the stream, that would be perfect. All right, well, I don't have an umbrella in the way anymore, so I guess I can stand wherever I want. Perfect, and that's Boeing 737-700. I don't believe I had an origin destination. I'm pretty sure that's I don't know if it's a water fighter or whatever, but it's the same company as the water fighters that, force fire people. I don't know. All right, and we've been live on this stream. This is part 2 of the stream for reasons. Actually, I'm going to put that. There we go. It looks like we do have a Southwest Boeing 737-700 getting ready to depart here on the runway. Or taxiing to the runway, I should say. Oh my goodness, my computer is boiling. I'm surprised my computer hasn't overheated yet. Well, how's everybody doing? I promise there's a point to this. Okay, that's good. Sometimes my camera has discoloration and greens are the first to go. So I was just making sure that green is there. Hmm, that's not good. It's glitching. It's laggy. That's never a good sign. We do have another arrival. I can't tell what it is. I think it's another tanker. We're gonna go ahead and yeah. And that's probably gonna be pretty heavy, so. Well, I guess not, because it probably already got rid of its water. But, you know, Perfect. And I thought I saw an Alaska pushing back, but I might be wrong. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick flight radar check while we're waiting here. See what's going on in the skies. Right, we do have a Southwest 737, 700 going to San Jose. We've got a Delta 737-900 coming in from Atlanta, landing here in about 8 minutes, according to flight radar. We got another Alaska E-175 coming in from Spokane, up in Washington. Looks like that's it for arrivals for at least a while. Nothing super close besides those. Departures, we're gonna be seeing that Spirit take off here in just a little bit. I'd imagine United's gonna be getting ready to leave as well. So, and this is at Southwest 737-700 going to Sacramento, California. There's the terminal over there. I mean, it's busy, so there's definitely going to be some sort of departures here soon. It's just a matter of when. I do see that looks like a 737 tail to me. And no, I'm not just crazy. If you zoom in really close, only 737s have that little thing right there inside the tail. That's very unique to, oh, and look at that, it's a 737. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. We've answered that question. And I wonder if that's the one going to Tampa. It's being towed, so I don't know. It might just be going to storage. Not that they have a hangar here, but they, you know. Yeah, I think that might be the Tampa one. Because Alaska's 2 mainline flights are like 9 a.m. or something and like 3:30 or 3:55 or whatever. So they shouldn't have a mainline plane here right now. For those of you wondering though, Alaska is adding new flights to Orlando starting this winter. It's winter seasonal. No guarantee it's going to come back after this winter. I sure hope it does. Because so far, every other East Coast destination we've had, besides Atlanta, has failed. That includes, well, Nashville and New York. So it'd be really cool if Orlando was successful. It'd be even more cool if it became year-round, even if it was only 3 days a week. Yeah, we'll see. I could see Alaska adding other flights if this one works too. So, maybe Boston, New York. Maybe trying to think. Cities I already have multiple flights to. So like Minneapolis would never happen because I have like 2 flights a day or 3 flights a day out of there. You know, cities that fly to at least 3 of their hubs. But I don't know. Looks like that is that Delta. What is it? Is it Delta? I don't remember anymore. Oh, Alaska, that's what it was. Alaska E-175 from Spokane, Washington is landing here on the runway. Don't remember which one it is. There's only 2 runways, and yet I still can't seem to remember. Why am I recording? That's weird. And we are currently halfway to our light goal. If you are just joining us for the first time, or coming back to enjoy yet another stream, my name is Devin. I am your one and only host here on Legitimate Aviation Live. We are here up atop the Boise Airport parking garage. The current local time is 12:36 p.m. It is currently 93 degrees and smoky here in the city of Boise on this fine Sunday afternoon. Hope you are all doing well. We are currently halfway to our like count of 10, like goal of 10 likes, and we are aiming for 300 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you don't mind liking and subscribing, I would be more than appreciative of that. Helps out the channel, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content, all that good stuff. I try to do monthly streams, post monthly trip reports of my travels all around the United States, Canada, and the rest of the world. We got some good stuff coming, so it'd be a good time to subscribe. We got a trip report on ANA's Flying Honu, the A380 that they have. We got a trip report on an Emirates 777-300. And a trip report on United's 777-300 to Dubai, or 200, sorry, 777-200. So some big stuff. We got a Honolulu trip report coming out this Saturday. This is that Delta 737-900 from Atlanta. That is one of 2 flights a day. They have, well, depends on the day. They have one that leaves at around 1:45 p.m. and they have one that leaves at practically midnight. It's like 11:45 p.m. or something. So they basically have a flight that gets there at night and a flight that gets there in the morning. So, yeah, the red-eye flight is not every day. It's also not every season. There's no consistent scheduling to it. It's really random, actually. Usually in the summer it's every day, but this summer has been different. Does look like they plan to keep it throughout the rest of the year, which is fantastic. So, yeah. And if you guys do have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know in the live chat. I do have it up and I'm ready to respond. Obviously, I'm looking at the camera too, so it might take me like a few seconds if I'm filming something. But I am more than happy to respond to any questions or whatever you have. Even just comments. Even just stating, that was a butter smooth landing, or something random like that, right? You are all good to do that, and I will try to acknowledge you. I'll respond accordingly. All right, and I'm not seeing very many arrivals left. Nothing close. Besides, okay, we've got an Alaska 737-900 from Seattle, landing here in about 15 to 17 minutes. So I wonder where they're taking that. They must be taking that to the Sky West hangar, which is also, they use a lot next to the Sky West hangar for, uh, you know, staging planes and stuff. So it's not just Sky West. At least I think. But yeah, this Alaska right here will at some point be going to Tampa. It was supposed to go to Tampa from Seattle. Flight got canceled and somehow ended up here. Not really sure how, but it did. So now we're stuck with it. No, I'm kidding. But it is here. So we shall see if we get a takeoff of that. All right. Boys, I don't know why I keep saying that. It's really cringy. I cringe every time I say that, and yet I still say it. We are 4 likes away from our goal today of 10 likes. You know what sounds really good right now? A nice fruit smoothie. That sounds absolutely delectable. I would so get a fruit smoothie right now. Go to Jamba Juice or something, get a nice cold. You won't understand this as much if you live in a cold area. But for me, who's sitting out here streaming in almost 100-degree weather, cold is wonderful. We love cold. It does get cold in Boise in the winter, for sure. It gets down to like the 20s or 30s, sometimes even lower, depends on the year. So it literally, we have like a 90-degree range of temperature throughout the year. Like it can get well, even more than that sometimes. It can get as low as, -2, rarely, but it does get that low sometimes. I remember multiple instances. I've been here for, what, 18 years? So in my 18 years of living here, I can recall multiple times it's gotten down to the negatives. I think the lowest it's ever been that I remember is like -6, and the highest I think was -108 or something. Did I say -108? Just regular 108. Yeah, so it does get pretty toasty out here. Definitely not the worst. Phoenix does get hotter, and places do get colder, but I'd say I have an excuse to complain when it gets cold and when it gets hot, because both of those temperatures are pretty bad. But usually cold, it's only like 35 with wind chill, which makes it feel like -35. All right, and we've kind of hit like a slow part of the action here. We're still waiting for that Alaska to land here in about 10 minutes. So if you do want to go grab a snack, grab some popcorn, grab whatever you want. I don't know how much longer I'll be here. Let's see, I've already been here roughly 2 hours. So depending on how many of you stick around, if there's only like 2 of you, which there's not, there's 8. If there's like 2 of you, I'll probably end it sooner than later. But if there's a good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of you hanging around, I will try to make it to 3 hours. Partially dependent on battery and partially dependent on, I don't want to use all of my data. So but we do have an Alaska E-175 pushing back. Haha. My pants are sweaty. That's wonderful. I imagine that looks great. We do have an Alaska E-175 pushing back. I might as well pull up Flight Radar since I'm not really doing anything else. Oh, lovely. It's going to Spokane. So we just saw Spokane land, and now we're seeing Spokane leave. Yeah. So that's cool. Take a look at our departures board. See what we've got here. We've got a 1 o'clock departure for Seattle on Alaska's E-175. We've got a 1:03 departure for Spirit's A320. We've got a 1:15 departure for Delta's A220-100. And then we've got an Alaska E-175 going to Phoenix and Burbank between 1:15 and 1:20. So, and then that's it pretty much for departures for a good 30 minutes after that. But then again, arrivals, we've got an Alaska E-175 from LA. We've got a Delta E-175 from Seattle. We've got a United A320 from Denver. United E-175 from LA. 135, we got a Southwest 737-800 from Phoenix. And then way later at 2:20 and 2:49 is a Delta A320 and a Dallas, an American 738 coming from Dallas. Man, I'm getting tired. And by, and then there's 3 o'clock arrivals and stuff. I don't think I'll be out here at 3 o'clock though. That's 3 hours from now. So yeah, we've got about an hour to get to our light count here. Light goal of 10 likes. It would mean a whole lot if you went ahead and left a like on the stream. Oh, I'm not holding my mic. Oopsies. All right. Well, we are a little slow, but as you just heard, there are quite a few flights on the line. So, a lot of arrivals actually. Here in the next 20 minutes, we're gonna have 30 minutes. We're gonna have probably 15 arrivals and 6 departures. So roughly 1 every couple minutes. Like this one. This is a Delta E-175 coming in from Seattle, Washington. Perfect. All right, and it looks like we do have another arrival lined up. I want to snag a flight radar and see where it's coming from, just get you guys a little bit more information. It looks like it is that Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900 from Seattle. One of 2 mainline flights today and one of many total flights today. We'll get a nice far out shot of that before it goes behind the building. Maybe. There we go. And it does look like that United Airbus A319 going to Chicago is pushing back now. Nothing really to look at though, it's pretty much just the tail. And this is at Alaska Boeing 737-900 coming in from Seattle, Washington. As much as people like to complain about Alaska, you gotta admit their livery is one of the best in the US. I'd argue it's Alaska and oh boy, I don't know. A lot of them are kind of ugly. A lot of them are look better just because they're so familiar, right? You just get used to them and so you think it looks fine. Like Delta, if you really think about it, they have a horrible, it's really ugly. But, you know, you're so used to seeing Delta if you live in the US that you're like, oh, that kind of looks cool. But it doesn't. It looks bad. Now they could easily fix it up. United, they did okay with their new livery. The only reason it looks good now is because it's fresh paint, and so it's shiny and like, you know, new colors, right? And so you feel refreshed when you see it. Honestly, I'd say Sun Country and Spirit might have, and Hawaiian. Hawaiian, I think, is the best livery, in the US at least. Spirit is good, not necessarily because it like looks aesthetically pleasing, but because it's genius, right? It's this bright yellow plane, and whether you like Spirit or not, you know it's Spirit when you see it, which means it's doing its job. That's the whole point of a livery, is so that you know what company it's for. And whether it's in the sky or on the ground or far away or up close, you know that if it's bright yellow, it's probably Spirit. So whether you like it or not, they did a good job. Sun Country is just, it just kind of looks cool. It's unique. It looks like this Delta E175 is going to be pulling into gate B14 over here. This little gate right here. And you are currently looking at a Delta E175 that just landed from Seattle, Washington. That's actually kind of a cool shot right there. You have all 3 Deltas lined up there. Sorry. All right, and the next arrival on the board is an Alaska E-175 from, did I say departure arrival? It's an arrival. It's an Alaska E-175 from Los Angeles, California, landing here in about 11 minutes. And it looks like that's pretty much on its own. That's really the only arrival. In terms of departures, we got a couple. Got a Southwest getting ready to push back. We got the United already pushed back, going to Denver, Colorado. Chicago, sorry. We got the, no, they never turned off the transponder. Let's see here. Looks like that's it for active flights. All right, we're gonna move our focus, because I don't think that guy's moving anytime soon, to the United Airbus A319 going to Chicago. It looks like they've changed the direction of departure. There's a proper term for that, but my brain is not up to par right now. All right. Apologize for the kind of slow section here. Still waiting on a couple things. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. And it does look like we will be getting better shots of planes now, because we've switched sides of the runway. So they're now going to be taking off from the direction that we want. So that's cool. And we got an Alaska Airlines E-175 going to Spokane, Washington. Perfect. And next up is going to be a United Airbus A319 going to Chicago O'Hare. Huh, that's strange. I'll figure that out in a sec. Perfect. Okay. And it looks like this E175 is getting ready to get tugged in finally. Got that guy down there. So I guess we'll see. If you are just joining us, my name is Devin. This is Legitimate Aviation Live. I am the single, sole, and only host of this awesome live stream channel, network, system, whatever you want to call it. Current local time is 1:03. I'm up atop the Boise Airport parking garage. And we've got an arrival out in the distance, of which, there it is, I think. I'm struggling to find my camera, but, oh, there it is. It is an Alaska E175. And this one's coming in from LA, by the way, Los Angeles. All right, perfect. And it looks like that Delta E175 has pulled into the gate there. We'll probably, I don't know if we'll see that one leave. I don't know how long we'll be here. We've got some water fighters, some tankers getting ready to leave. Looks like all three of them. Again, I don't know if that 737 is actually a tanker, but it's the same company, and it goes in and out of the city multiple times a day. So I guess we shall see. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 4, 5 upcoming departures here in just a couple, probably over the course of the next 10 or 15 minutes, because we got one still ready to push back. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. And that is a forest fire tanker right there taking off, probably putting out the fires that are causing all this smoke around me. Now Alaska E-175 is just pulling into the gate there. And looks like the next departure isn't waiting. So we're just going to get right to it. This is Coulson Aviation, Boeing 737-700. Perfect. And I have a feeling this other tanker over here is going to do the exact same. It's not going to be waiting very long. It's just going to go. Yep, see, there we go. Ooh, that guy's heavy. There we go. Alright, sorry, it's kind of hard to focus on that for some reason. Alright, next up we got a departure on Southwest Boeing 737-800. Where is it? There we go. Oh, sorry, 737 MAX 8. See if I can snag flight radar real quick. Let's go to Vegas. There we go. Perfect. All right. And it looks like that Delta A220 is still sitting there with the jet bridge pulled back. So we'll see how long that takes. It looks like that Spirit Airbus A320 is pushing back, getting ready to head out to Las Vegas, Nevada. Here in just a couple minutes. If you haven't yet, be sure to be sure to like this. Man, sorry, my English is dying. Be sure to smash a like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content and enjoying what you see. It does let me know that I'm doing something right and I should keep going. We are on the road to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, hopefully, and 10 likes for the stream. I think that's a fair goal. So yeah, if you want to be part of this magical aviation community, unlike anything else on the internet, be sure to smash that subscribe button and like the stream, and of course like all the videos you watch, because that's practical. Oh man. All right. And we are just waiting on 2 planes to get over to the runway to take off. We have swapped sides of departures, so we will now be seeing all of the takeoff action and all of the landing action as they hit the ground and leave the ground, which is perfect, absolutely fantastic. So just stick around for that. And arrivals, I think we're pretty much done for arrivals. Not for the whole like day, but like in terms of the stream. I don't know how many more arrivals I'm gonna get in the stream. All right, might as well refocus over to the runway, where we got the Spirit Airbus A320neo heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada. Spirit is actually upgrading their service here. They're not adding any routes, but they are upgrading their 2 daily A320 services to a daily A320 and a daily A321. And we don't get a whole lot of A321s. We got Delta that flies them in the morning for the most part, every once in a while to Atlanta. But for the most part, they're kind of a rare sight here. So American, I think, is adding A321 flights to Dallas. However, that's replacing mainline service to Phoenix. That's going to regional. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, so that'll be cool. Unfortunately, that flight leaves at night. So whether we'll ever see it on stream, no idea. That. And it doesn't look like that Delta A220-100 is getting ready to push back, or it's pushing back, sorry. Going to Salt Lake City. One of 5 flights a day. Hey guys, you know, we're at 208 subscribers. It would be really awesome if we hit 210. Just by the end of the stream. That'd be crazy. Literally just 2 people. Which, sure, that's half my view count right now. But, you know, you just get 2 more subscribers. That would be fantastic. That would be beyond amazing. I am posting trip reports every month, and actually July gets 2 because it's peak summer season. I had the extravaganza last month, which was kind of my big you know, content for June. I had 3 live streams at 3 different airports in Las Vegas, Seattle, and Minneapolis. Seattle wasn't great, but the other 2 were fine. And then I also filmed 5 trip reports on that trip, of which will be uploaded spread across the next year. I try not to upload videos over a year old, just because, I mean, for me, when I don't really watch trip reports all that much, really. It's not my style, but I know other people do. But I know if I do watch something, I don't like it. I don't like watching like really old videos unless it's like nostalgia or whatever. So I try to respect that and try to not do something, extremely old. Uh, but yeah, we do have a Spirit Airbus A320neo going to Las Vegas, Nevada. I do have another Spirit Airlines trip report coming up sometime in the next, I think it's this year actually. By December, I think. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That was my fault entirely. All right, we got Alaska E175. Where's he going? Going to Seattle. Okay. All right, and this is that Alaska E175 going to Seattle, Washington. Perfect. And next up on the departures list is this Delta Airbus A220, getting ready to scurry on over to Salt Lake City. And of course, right in front of it is this Delta Boeing 737-900, getting ready to, pack it up and flying over to Atlanta. So one of 1 to 2 flights a day. I'm thinking I'm going to be wrapping this up, unless that Delta starts pushing back soon. Probably after these next 2 departures. There's an Alaska pushing back right now. So, just to give an idea. Now we do have an incoming arrival. This is is this United? Yeah, United's Airbus A320 coming in from Denver, Colorado. United has 6 flights a day to Denver. 5 of them are mainline. That 6th flight was just added recently, and it's new, and it's only for the month of July. So it's usually 5 flights a day. It's been 5 flights a day for quite some time. They've just been adding mainline. But Denver is definitely a popular city. The only other competitor is the 3 daily mainline flights on Southwest. So Perfect. And we got another arrival here. This is a Southwest Boeing 737. I don't know what this is actually. I mean, it is Southwest, and it is a 737. Dash 800 coming in from Phoenix. Perfect. And we are 3 likes away from reaching our goal of 10 likes on this stream. So if you guys would smash that like button, show your support if you do like this content, of course. If you do enjoy the stream, even better. I believe we are 2 subscribers away from our goal for this stream, which is 210. So we're very close. We are running out of time though. So now is the time to get on it, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Just lets me know I'm doing well, or I'm doing, you know, a satisfactory job, and that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, and that I can keep going, right? Because if I wasn't getting any likes and I wasn't getting any views or subs, I would not be doing this. Well, I'd still be plane spotting. I just probably wouldn't be, you know, live streaming it. But I'd probably just be taking pictures and whatnot. And there's that United Airbus A320 coming in from Denver, Colorado. And guess what? It's crazy, but it's going right back over to Denver, Colorado later on. So we'll get a hold of that one. Actually, we won't. We probably won't be seeing that one leave. I did not see that. Where is it? I want to say that's a Learjet, but you know, 90 degrees is not bad when it isn't sunny. Like, it is a beautiful day out, minus the intense smoke. I don't smell smoke though. I smell fumes of airplane fuel. Uh, but honestly, it's a nice day. I have no complaints. Yeah. The current local time is 1:25 p.m. here in the beautiful city of Boise. I am up atop the Boise Airport parking garage, and am the sole and only host of Legitimate Aviation Live. My name's Devin. I'd appreciate it if you did like and subscribe before we end the stream. I can't give you a minute count of when we're ending it, but it will be somewhat soon. Trying to get a couple more departures in. But nothing that's far out I'm gonna wait for. So, but we did have a nice variety. We did get a Vela, we got Spirit, we got Delta, we got United, Alaska, Southwest, American. So we've had a fair variety of, we had a C-130, several C-130s take off, so yeah. And that's that Delta Airbus A220-100 going to Salt Lake City, Utah. This is one of 5 flights a day, not necessarily on this plane, but you know. Ooh, it's lagging. That's really lagging. I apologize for that. All right, looks like Alaska just doesn't quit. We've got another Alaska departure here. Two more actually on the E-175s. Nothing crazy, but you know. That first E-175 is going to Phoenix, and the second one is going to Burbank. So, yeah. All right, and we're just waiting on two Alaska E-175s to take off here. And then, I guess we'll see. We'll go from there. And this is that Alaska E-175 going to Phoenix. This used to be a mainline flight, by the way. And it still is scheduled as mainline in the future, but they keep converting it back to an E-175. So, unfortunate, because it's nice to see more mainline, but supposedly, well, they're adding a second daily regional flight instead of one mainline. So supposedly that's more seats. I don't really see how, because a 737 can fit 150 passengers and two E-175s is 150 passengers. So it's actually, I'm not seeing the addition there, but whatever. All right, we got one more departure here. That's the Alaska E-175 going to Burbank. Hope you all have enjoyed this almost over 3-hour stream. It's been, besides the one phone overheating mishap, which ended the first part of the stream, which is why this is a part 2. It's been a good stream. So, if I can angle that in the correct position. And just so you all know, I will be back in August for probably one last stream. I'm maybe possibly will be able to get 2. Unlikely. But at least one more stream in August. And then I am moving on to new adventures. I'm not ending the channel, not necessarily ending the streams, but I've got other stuff I have to deal with in the meantime. There will probably be a several-month break of streams. I'll still be uploading monthly trip reports. I'll still be staying active on the channel in case you happen to comment or stuff like that, interact with the channel. I'll still be around for that. And if I have a chance to do a live stream somewhere, you better believe I'm going to be live streaming somewhere. So, but next month is the kind of the end of the summer, so I'm kind of I've got school and whatnot I have to deal with. But I will be back. I'll get that date to you guys as soon as I can figure that out. I didn't even know I was streaming today till yesterday. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be a little bit more strategic about that. But it turns out, I think announcing the stream actually is worse, because this stream has done better than any of my Boise streams. And I didn't announce it. So I feel like not announcing streams decreases the success of it. So I don't know if that's true. Maybe I'm crazy. But that just seems to be the thing. And if you are just joining us, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate your support. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon or whatever time it is in your area. I do know I have a couple viewers who live out in England, in a variety of different cities. I know I have someone from, shoot, I don't remember where in South America. Shoot, somewhere in South America. I apologize, that's not very specific. And I think I actually have some viewers in the Philippines too, which is kind of wild. Because I'm not a big channel, but I do get stats of all my different what percentage of views come from where, and there are Filipino and English stats on there. So I'm like, okay. Anyway, this is an E175. Ooh, sorry. Going to Burbank, California. If I can hold the camera still for once, goodness gracious. Yeah. So if you are from, outside the U.S., let me know. It's always cool to meet people from another country who are supporting my work here in such a tiny city. Idaho's known for their whitewater rapids around the world. I know that because I know someone who travels around the world and is from Idaho, and they're all like, oh yeah, there's whitewater rapids there. So that is a fact. That's not just saying that. But that doesn't mean Boise's known around the world. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick flight radar check here. See if there's anything left. I have a feeling that's kind of it. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much on here besides those freighters or whatever. The water freighters. So I think we're gonna wrap it up. But before you leave, and I just watched my view count go from 5 to 3, so that's crazy. Before you leave, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. You don't have to turn on notifications, but you can get notified of all my upcoming content. I only post monthly, so it won't be like a crazy amount of notifications. We're trying to reach the like count of 10 for this stream, and a sub goal of 210, as well as getting to 300 by the end of the year. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Devin. This has been Legitimate Aviation Live. I will be back next August for yet another stream here in the beautiful city of Boise. And until next time, thanks for watching.